Welcome, yogis. Namaste. Thank you all so much for being here. For today's class, you might want to grab a blanket. I always like to sit on one, especially when I'm cross-ankled, which is how we'll begin today. It's nice support for our seat and for our ankles. So you may or may not want to grab that. And then go ahead and bring your left palm on top of your heart center, and then bring your right palm on top of your left. And you can sort of have your fingers flared out a bit to opposite sides, so it's sort of bird-like there. So just allowing that to land at your heart. Roll your shoulders back, sit up nice and tall, and then begin to find some little tapping of your four fingers on your heart center there. So you're tapping and knocking on the temple doors of your heart. And I want to give you a mantra today that will go with this tapping. The mantra is Sat Nam Wahe Guru. So it's a Kundalini mantra, Sat Nam Wahe Guru, which essentially awakens and allows us to tap into that inner wisdom, that inner truth, that love and light, really, that we're working to unravel into in our yoga practice. So you can close your eyes here. And with the rhythm of the fingers tapping, you can add the mantra. So Sat Nam Wahe Guru, 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 Sat Nam Wahe Guru. And then you can allow your hands to be still on your chest. Allow the mantra to reverberate inside yourself. And then bring your hands face down on your inner thighs. You can keep your eyes closed and begin to make circles to the right. So moving clockwise. So we're going to go for some Sufi circles. See if on the breath in, it can be the lean forward, and the breath out can be the lean back. As you come forward, there's a little arch through the spine, like cow. And as you move back, there's a little rounding, like a cat. And beginning to smooth out your breath here. Exploring your range of motion with the circles. And then pause wherever you're at, reverse the direction so you're moving counterclockwise. it going. I'm gonna adjust my hairdo really fast because I feel like my braids might get in the way. Might sort of mess with my mic, so I want you to be able to hear me. Keep it going. And then come to neutral. Find some stillness after all that circling around. Some deep cycles of breath. And then right here, reach your arms up in a V. Curl your forefingers into your palm. Keep your thumbs extended. We're going to go for a short round of breath of fire. So it's a powerful breath from the belly out through the nose. If it doesn't sit well with you, or if you're pregnant, please just stick with slow Ujjayi breathing. So taking a breath in halfway and begin. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, invite some fresh prana into your system. Bring your thumb tips to touch. Hold the breath in. Squeeze and lift the pelvic floor. Draw your chin in towards your chest. Hold it. And then exhale, circle the arms down, stick your tongue out. All right, from here, you can take that blanket out from underneath you and meet me in a child's pose. Bringing your knees hips width, or maybe even a little bit wider if you're feeling that today. Just allow your sit bones to settle back towards your heels and your forehead to settle down into the earth. Take this opportunity to really engage that oceanic sound in the breath. And then inhale, rise up into all fours here, stacking the wrists right under the shoulders, the knees right under the hips. Point the toes behind you. Inhale, drop the belly. Lift the tailbone and lift the third eye. There's your cow shape. And then exhale, round the spine, draw the chin in. Press the earth away for your cat shape. Keep this going on your own. You can either keep the eyes open or close them. Let's add on, breathing out, sit back towards your heels, child's pose. Inhale to come forward right into cow, drop the belly, arch. Exhale, round the spine, sit back to your heels. Inhale, come forward, arch. Exhale, round, and sit back. Inhale. And exhale. Now this time when you come forward, inhale, you can take it through just regular cat-cow or begin to speed it up for Kundalini cat-cow. So it's a powerful exhale, sort of like that breath of fire. So emphasis is on that letting go, right? That unraveling, that unwinding of illusion, really, of all the untruths, to get to that core essence of who we really are. Strong arms, keep this going. Another 20 seconds. Breathe in, pause, arch the spine, squeeze and lift the sit bones, lift the third eye. Exhale, powerful exhale, round the spine, hold the breath out. And then inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, tuck the toes, draw your hips up and back for your first down dog. So feel free to dance it out a little bit here. I like to lift one heel, lift the other, sort of sway my hips side to side, bend some knees. You can shake the head, shake the lips. Really spreading the palms wide, really actively pressing each of your finger pads into the earth to take some pressure off of your wrists. And then inhale to float forward plank. On the exhale, you're going to soften your knees, your chest, and your chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Right. Kiss your animal friend right there. They're close by. Inhale, point the toes. And lift your heart up for baby cobra. See if you can anchor the tops of the feet, but still find some lift here through the quads and then a peeling of your shoulders back. You might even engage your back muscles so much that your hands can hover off the ground. And then palms on the ground, exhale back to child's pose, sit back towards your heels. Now as you inhale, slowly roll up to sitting on your shins. Bring your knees to touch. Cross your right ankle over your left. Bring your palms wide alongside your thighs. We're going to practice Lolasana here. So we'll dangle like an earring with our legs hovered up off the ground. So inhale deeply, and then as you exhale, you'll lean forward, weight in the fingertips. See if you can lift your legs, squeeze the thighs in towards your heart. And then drop the shins. Inhale. Just do that 2 more times. Exhale, lean forward, lift. A little dangle, and then drop the shins. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward, lift, and then inhale it down. Exhale, uncross the ankles. Inhale to come forward, all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to lift your right leg high, 3-legged dog. Bend your right knee, open your right hip. Even out the upper body, so on this side, it's going to be a drop of the right shoulder, lift through the left. You can roll out your right ankle. Might play with plugging your left heel down, waking up the back of the left leg. And then on your next breath out, your right knee moves towards your right tricep, shoulders over wrists. Lift your back heel, press the earth away. And then step your right foot outside your right hand. Tense your fingers. Soften your back knee down. Inhale to look forward here and up. Peel the shoulders back. And then exhale, rock back into a little half split. 2 more times. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, rock back. Try to keep a long spine here. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Now you can point your back toes if they're not already, and then reach your right arm up. And so it's a nice low lizard twist. You might tense your left fingertips a little bit out to the left to give yourself more space to open up that left shoulder, to lean back then into your right shoulder blade and get really expansive through the front of the heart. And take one more deep breath in. And then breathe out, right arm reaches forward, right fingertips down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale here. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, down dog. Inhale to bring it forward, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Hug your elbows into your ribs. Point your toes. Inhale, lift your heart. Cobra. You might lift your hands. And then on your next breath out, sit back, child's pose. Inhale to roll up through your spine. Little lean forward to cross the left ankle in front of the right. And then sit back onto your heels. Palms wide alongside your thighs. We got another round of Lolasana. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lean forward, lift. Using your bandhas. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale, uncross the ankles. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts high on the breath in. Breathe out, bend the left knee, open the hip. Just feel into it, work into it. A little drop through the left shoulder, a lift through the right as you play with plugging that right heel down. And then on your next breath out, left knee towards your left tricep. Press the earth away. Step the left foot outside the left hand. Tense your fingers, soften the back knee down. Inhale to look up, lift your heart. And then exhale, rock it back, lifting your front foot. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. One more. Inhale to come forward, tenting your right fingertips a little bit more out to the right, pointing your back toes. Inhale to reach your left arm up, and then even a little bit back. So use the extra space, that extra width on the right side there to open the right shoulder. And then lean back into your left shoulder blade. And keep your left knee drawing in. And take one more deep breath in. Breathe out, left arm forward, left fingertips to the ground. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, lizard lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to bring it forward, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale either into Cobra or press the palms into the earth. Lift your knees and your thighs all together for upward facing dog. Peeling the shoulders back, stretching the heart forward and up. And then exhale from the belly, pull your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And an HA. Okay, bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend and widen the knees. Look forward. Take a few pulses up and down with your hips. And then bottom of your next breath out, play with hopping your feet wide outside the hands into Lolasana. And then keep your fingers tented, a moment there to sort of sway and shift side to side. And then coming into a little bit more of a static Lolasana. Elbows either into the inner thighs for an extra stretch there, or if it's too much, you can always turn your toes forward and have your triceps sort of right on top of your knees. So whatever serves you today. Just engage Mula Bandha wherever you are, that little squeeze and lift of the pelvic floor to find that lift and length through the spine, up through the crown. And then fingertips to the earth in front of you. Inhale, lengthen the legs, turn the toes forward, catch a flat back, stretch your heart and your gaze forward. And then exhale, hinge and melt into your legs. Take a moment here to interlace the hands behind your back and allow the arms to just sort of fall overhead. As much of a bend in the knees as you need, please do for yourself, especially if your hamstrings are a little cranky at the moment. See if you can soften the face. And then free your arms down. Bend your knees, inhale to look forward, and then rise up to stand. Catch a prayer overhead. Look up, and then exhale, bring the prayer to your heart. Bring the left palm on top of your heart, the right palm on top of that. Just again, syncing up with the heart space. Our truth. Sat Nam Wahe Guru. Inhale, circle the arms up, catch a prayer. And then exhale, hinge at the hips and fold back into your legs. Okay, from here we're going to do something kind of special. So your feet are wide. Allow your knees to bend a little bit. I'm going to move my mic pack because it's kind of in the way. And then we're going to get into a low squat. So really bend your knees, drop your sit bones a little bit, and then you're going to weave your arms underneath your thighs so that your palms can either rest right outside your pinky toes or maybe even on top of your feet. So you're in a little spider shape here. And then you want to think flat back. So you want to think about bringing your hips and your crown in the same plane. So there's a little lift through your hips and your sit bones, and then think about lifting the chest and then keeping the crown of the head reaching forward. We're going to add on here. This is a little Kundalini Kriya. So you're going to look to the left and say Sat. You're going to look to the right, Nam. Look to the left, Wahe. Look to the right, Guru. Keep it going. Sat, Nam, Wahe, Guru. 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 Oh, lengthen the legs, unravel the arms. Just fold yourself through center. My thighs are on fire. Take a moment to shake your legs out, shake your head out. All right. From here, come back into a little squat. And then you can either plant the palms, lift the hips, hop back into a little chaturanga or step back into plank. You can move through a vinyasa or just send it right back to down dog. And then begin to refine your down dog. Smooth out your breath even more. Next breath in, lift your right leg up. On the exhale, bring the right knee in towards your heart, press the earth away. Step your right foot between your palms a little bit closer to your right thumb. Spin your back heel down. Draw your right outer hip in and your left hip forward, and then inhale to rise up, warrior one. So finding that nice, clear, sharp warrior one, everything shining to the front of your space. And then you might catch a prayer, breathing in here, a little lean back through the heart. And then as you breathe out, you're going to turn your left toes out 45 degrees, lengthen your front leg, right toes to the heavens as you gather the prayer into your heart. So right into Rainbow Warrior. So you can bounce into it a little bit. And then slowly reshift the weight into your front leg. Spin your back heel up. Left fingertips tent to the ground under your left shoulder. Right arm up. So right into a low lunge twist. Don't forget to open up that bottom shoulder. Magnetize your inner thighs as you lean back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right arm reaches forward and down. Downward facing dog. You can move it through vinyasa or skip it. Second side, left leg lifts, breathing in. Left knee into the heart, and then left foot drops down towards your left thumb. Back heel spins down. Before you go anywhere, tent your fingers, and then think left outer hip back and in, right hip forward. Firm up that back leg for support as you rise up. Breathing in, warrior one. And then take a couple moments here to really ground into it. And then catch your prayer, if it's okay with your shoulders. Inhale, tip your heart up and back. And then on the exhale, your right toes turn out, a bend in your right knee, your left leg lengthens, and your left toes turn up. Rainbow warrior. Slow and steady, shift the weight forward again, spin your back heel up. Right fingertips down, left fingertips to the sky, low lunge twist. Really energize that back leg. Breathe in here. As you breathe out, left arm reaches forward and down, right into your vinyasa to rinse it out. All right, right leg lifts, breathing in. We're going to add on. Right foot between the palms, back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. You can catch the prayer right away. Exhale, rainbow warrior. Inhale, right into low lunge twist. Take your time. Exhale, right arm reaches overhead. Stay with me. You're going to turn to the side, weaving the right arm underneath the left, parallel the feet, and then eagle wrap the arms. You can bend the knees, sort of sway, shift the weight side to side, stretching out the inner thighs. And then come to center, a nice bend in the knees. Inhale, rise up with your eagle arms. See if you can lengthen the tail down and reach your fingertips up. And then exhale as you wing the arms open, turn the left toes to the back of the mat, sink into warrior two. Align the shoulders over the hips and gaze towards your left hand. Palms to the sky. Inhale, peaceful warrior, right arm down, left arm up. And then cartwheel your palms down. Down dog to the back of the mat. Rinse it through. Being honest wherever you're going with your vinyasas and your whole practice today, right? Letting there be a lot of integrity. Left leg lifts, breathing in. Left foot between the palms. Back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, rainbow. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, left arm reaches forward, weaves under the right, turn to the side, parallel the feet. Left arm under right, eagle arms, sway side to side. If eagle arms is too much, you can just grab opposite shoulders, give yourself a big old hug. And then come to center through bent knees. Inhale, lift yourself all the way up. And then exhale, open up, warrior two, back to the front of your mat. Firm up the back thigh, inhale, peace. Left arm down, right arm up. Open up through the right side, lung, right side of the heart. And then cartwheel your palms down. Rinse it through. All right, we'll add on. Right leg lifts, breathing in. Right foot between the palms, breathing out. Back heel down, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, rainbow. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, weave the right arm under, parallel the feet. Inhale, come right up this time. Exhale, warrior two to the back. Inhale, peaceful warrior. This time, lengthen the left leg at the top. So it's reverse triangle. Spin that back shoulder open. And then breathe into the entire left side of your body. And then tee your arms. Micro bend in that left knee. Reach forward, 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 forward. And then down. Triangle pose. Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle. So hug in through your center and your ribs, and then reach out. See if you can lengthen out those bottom ribs a little bit more. Shoulder blades kiss along the back. Lean back into it. And then put a bend in your left knee. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Take a half bind. Right arm behind the back. And then you can bend the left elbow even so that the left palm reaches towards the back of the heart. Maybe a little Gomukhasana action here. Just grab for whatever you can get, your shirt, your braid, your ponytail. But then turn, right, squaring off to face the side with your heart and your hips. And then really deepen into that lunge through the left leg, left knee moving forward and out. And then look towards your back foot. Nice stretch there through the left side of the neck. And one more deep breath in. And then exhale, cartwheel the palms down. Step back plank pose here. Inhaling. Shift your heels to the left as you exhale. Tense your right fingertips. Find the lift through your hips here and your obliques, and then lift your right arm up. So that's a modified side plank. Take an inhale here, really lean back into your right shoulder blade, reach that right arm back. And then exhale, you're going to weave your right arm underneath your left, look towards the left. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, weave it. Just one more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. You might lift your right leg to hover. Maybe right arm alongside right ear. And then meet me back in plank. Take it through a vinyasa or send it right back down dog. A deep breath in and an HA. Left leg lifts, breathing in. Left foot between the palms, breathing out, back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, rainbow warrior. Low lunge twist on the inhale. Exhale, weave the left arm under, parallel the feet, eagle arms. Bend the knees, inhale, rise up. Exhale, open up warrior two to the front. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Lengthen the right leg at the top. Spin that left shoulder open. And then tee your arms, little micro bend in that right knee. As you reach your right arm forward, your hips draw back. So there's a play with oppositional energy going on. And then your right hand can rest on your right shin. Lean back a little bit, but hug your belly and your ribs in towards your spine. Get longer through the bottom rib cage. And then put a bend in your right knee. Inhale, half bound peaceful warrior. Left arm snakes behind your back. And then bend your right elbow, right palm to the back of the heart. And then maybe your left arm reaches up the spine as well for Gomukhasana Arms. Turn your right rib cage forward and your left rib cage back. But then don't allow the right knee to come with you, right? So keep the right knee reaching forward and out a tad. And then look towards your back foot. And side bend it out right here. Next breath out. Arms cartwheel down. Step back plank. Inhale here. Exhale, heels to the right. So it's staggered with your feet. Left foot in front. tense your left fingertips, and then lift yourself up. Really reach your left arm back. Inhale. Exhale, weave your left arm under. Inhale, lift. Exhale, weave. One more, working the obliques. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. You might lift your left leg up. Left arm over. And then travel back through center. Any vinyasa you need, maybe a child's pose. Meeting back in downward facing dog. We're gonna switch it up. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, bend and widen the knees. Step, hop, or float your feet in between your hands this time. Inhale to a flat back. Heart stretches forward. Exhale, bow into your legs. Take a moment to bring your feet hips width. Yogi toe lock, Baradwaj Asana, around your big toes. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. And then exhale, bend and widen the elbows out to the sides by pressing the big toes into the peace fingers and the peace fingers back into the big toes. Heavy your head. Explore how the weight is being distributed through your feet. See if you can draw it a little bit more into the balls of the feet. Spreading your sit bones up towards the heavens. Okay, gently release. From here, bend the knees. Inhale, Untitled. You can let it be hips width. Totally cool. Because from here, we'll exhale right into standing split. So tense your fingers, lift your left leg up from the inner thigh. Heavy your head. Just letting everything melt here. Feeling into that oppositional energy again. One foot in the earth, one foot to the cosmos. We're both earth beings and star beings. And then put a bend in your right knee, put a bend in your left knee as well. Drop your left shin to the earth. Sit back. And then bring your right foot outside your left thigh. Anchor your right sit bone down. Seated spinal twist. Right fingertips tent behind you. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And then twist to the right. So you want to have a lot of integrity here through the lower half. So as much evenness as you can through the hips and the sit bones rooted in the ground. So that the twist is really just coming from the belly, the mid-back, the upper back, and not from the hips. And your next breath out, unravel yourself. Take a counter twist over to the left. You can let your sit bones lift and your forehead move towards the earth. Big bow. And then rise back up. You can stay right where you are, but I'm going to turn to face you so that you can see what's going on a little bit better. So you're going to take that right leg and interlace your hands around the outer edge of the right foot. And then just begin to sort of play with bending the right knee back, kind of like a half happy baby, right? And then lengthening the right leg. Or really anything that your intuition is saying here, leading you into, to work into that right hip. Okay, we're about to dig really deep into ourselves. So just mentally prepare yourself. We're physically preparing the hip for it. So you can either stay right here. This is such a grand place to be, right? There's so much work to happen right here. Otherwise, grabbing outer edge of right foot with your left hand. Your left thumb turns down, so there's an internal rotation of the left arm. Then your right hand, the place between the thumb and the index, comes towards your right heel. And then you press into it to lift so you can get up under yourself a little bit. So we're not going to go into compass, but something very fun. So it's going to be kind of a hybrid of Lolasana, what we did in the beginning, and Tittibhasana, firefly. So you're going to really tap into a lot of your bandhas, tap into your navel and your core here, okay? So pointing the left toes underneath you. Lift your spine as much as you can. You're going to drop your palms here wide on either side of your left leg. See if you can keep the right leg sort of pinned where it is, right? So you're going to breathe in here, get ready. As you breathe out, you're going to lean forward, press into the earth, lift yourself up, lift through your bandhas. You might hug the left heel in towards your sit bone and lengthen that right leg and point your right toes. Ay, ay, ay. And then drop yourself down. Whew. Altar pose that out. Feet wide, palms wide behind you. Inhale, lift your hips and your heart. Exhale, stick your tongue out. Drop your seat. Come into a little baby boat. Your knees can be bent. And then rock and roll back, plow. And then rock and roll forward right into Utkatasana. A little chair, you might use your hands to help you. And then on the breath out, fingertips to the ground, and your right leg is going to lift up from the inner thigh. Heavy your head. See if you can just tap into your resilience here to stay, to breathe, to let go of where you can. And then put a bend in both knees. Drop your right shin to the ground. Sit back, left foot outside right thigh. You can get that right heel out from underneath you so that you can heavy the left sit bone down. Left fingertips behind you, right fingertips to the sky. Breathe in. And then breathe out, twisting to the left. And so the more you can anchor that left outer hip and the left sit bone, the more you'll feel a stretch there as you twist and wring yourself out. Playing with looking beyond your left shoulder. You can even soften or close your eyes. On your next breath out, unravel, counter twist. And then rise up as you breathe in. Again, you can stay right where you are, but I'm going to face you. Interlace the hands around the outer edge of the left foot and then begin to just play with your own version of opening your left hip. And then again, you can hang here. Or bend the left knee, bring your right hand, outer edge of left foot. Place between thumb and index of your left hand to your left heel. Press into it, lift left shoulder under left leg. I like to sort of just like hang on to this for a moment and feel into it. playing with lifting and lengthening the spine and opening the heart as much as I can right here. Can be a little tricky though, as you're probably noticing. And then either staying here or trying to keep the left leg pinned where it is. Bring the right heel a little bit closer in. And then plant the palms wide on either side of the right leg, but sort of still as shoulder width as they can get. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lean forward and just lift everything up. See if you can lift the right thigh in towards your heart, lengthening that top leg maybe. See if you can get more lift through Mula Bandha. And then let it go. Alter pose it out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tongue out. From here, drop your seat. Scoot your seat forward a little bit though. Again, little baby boat. Nothing too crazy here. You're welcome to grab your big toes for a moment if your hamstrings feel good and lengthen. Plugging your shoulders down. And then rock yourself into plow. So you should have hopefully enough space behind you. And just breathe here for a couple moments, really curled into your own inner cave, your own depth. You might even nuzzle the shoulders, interlace the hands. Gently release the interlaced hands and then roll yourself to a seat. You can take a moment there, palms on your heart. Flutter your eyes open. We'll move into a half pigeon variation. So bringing your left leg in front of you in that half pigeon flavor, but then shift your weight over to the right and then just allow your left knee to move over to the left, so your left inner thigh is going to be almost making contact with the earth there. Maybe it does a tad. And then align your left ankle with your left knee. Flexing both of your feet. Make sure your right knee is aligned with your right ankle. And then begin to drift forward. So this is a zigzag leg that's sort of a double whammy, right? So you're getting outer thigh and inner thigh action. Keep as much of a flat back as you can here for the moment, and then play with moving around yourself a little bit. So you can move over to the right. Just feel what that's like, and then move through center and over to the left. Get into some serious QL side body business over there. Feel free to pause wherever feels like it needs a little bit more love. And then you're welcome to keep moving around yourself or folding at any point, maybe through center, maybe over to the left, which will give you a little bit more intense feeling there through the right outer hip. Welcome you also to use your blanket either underneath your right hip if you need it, or maybe even to rest your third eye. And then once you get settled, see if you can really drop the shoulders and let go of any gripping. I know that this pose is probably full of a lot of sensation for you. I know it is for me, but see if you can, in a way, let go, right? And surrender to the sensation, to the moment. The more we let go, the more we allow healing to happen naturally. And that's what it's all about. It's letting go, sort of getting out of our own way to come back to a place of balance. Inviting a sigh on your next breath out. And keep your head heavy. Inhale to round your spine up. Shift your weight a little bit to the right, and then just bring your left knee towards the sole of your right foot, and then point your left toes. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, twist to the right. Moving into Baradwaj Asana. So bring the back of your left hand to your right knee, pressing into it to twist. And then keep the spiral and the twist to the right and just look over your left shoulder. And then see if you can lean the weight a little bit more into your left hip. And then see if as you roll the shoulders back, you can lift your heart. And then come to center, keep your right fingertips tented behind you. Inhale, just lift up right here. And circle that left arm, left shoulder out a little bit. And then come down. And then we'll just switch it out. So bringing the left foot in front of you in that half pigeon flavor, and then the right knee out to the right. Zigzagging the legs. Again, before you go anywhere, check in. Ankle, knee aligned. Ankle, knee aligned. And then lean forward. If you need the blanket under your hips, go for that. And then begin to move around yourself. For this side, it really is that move to the right that brings up all of the sensation, really, at least for me. And then you can keep moving around yourself, maybe pause in this little side bend and drop down right here, or decide you want to drop down through center. And pat up your third eye with your blanket. As you get there, create more space between the shoulders and the ears. And begin to cultivate some deep inner listening, softening the muscles of the face, even finding some release here through the feet and the thighs. And invite the breath to flow through you to move into some deeper, untouched places. Allow your next breath out to be an HA. And gently roll up. A little lean to the left to bring your right knee to the sole of your left foot. Point your right toes. Inhale, reach your arms up and twist to the left. Bring the back of your right hand to your left knee. Twist a little bit deeper to your left. And then look over your right shoulder. And then lean the weight a little bit to the right. And then as you peel both of your shoulders back, your head can even tip back and your heart can lift up towards the heavens. And a gesture of bringing our higher love, our higher wisdom back down into our lives. And keep your left fingertips behind you. Inhale, just lift yourself up. You can circle out the right arm. And then lower yourself down. Grab your blanket in a square and then fold it up on the long edge. And bring your legs long in front of you. Blanket under the knees. Scooch the seat from underneath you. You can reach for your shins or maybe your feet. And just allow yourself to fold into a soft Paschimottanasana. Breathing into the back of the heart space. And keeping your head heavy, slowly roll yourself all the way up. And then and softly down into Shavasana. Arms wide. If you're feeling the call to stay in Shavasana longer, please choose to honor it if you can. If it's time to move on, sending some deep breaths into the center of your heart, wiggling the fingers and the toes. Might roll out your wrists, roll out your ankles a little bit. Little good morning stretch, arms by the ears, reach through the fingertips and the toe tips. And then draw the belly down towards the spine as you bring the knees in towards your heart. Give yourself a little hug. A little rock side to side, and then roll over to whichever side you're drawn to. Fetal position. Next breath in, gently press yourself up to a seat. Left palm on top of your heart, right palm on top of that. Find those taps of your fingertips on the temple doors of your heart. Sat Nam Wahe Guru. 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 Invite a deep breath in for Om. Pray to your third eye. The light and the love in me sees the light and love in each and every one of you. Namaste, Sat Nam.